Hi and welcome to Mizo Tarot's weekly tarot and oracle card reading, and today I'm coming to you from beautiful Kakuli Bay just outside of Vernon and Kelowna. I don't know if you can tell, but the water is so crystal blue clear, and I'm so happy to be able to bring you this late but yet beautiful reading here at the lake. I'm actually literally in the water and sending you cleansing breaths. I don't know what's been going on really. A lot of emotions have been coming up. This is for me and my clients, and it's about putting the past to rest once and for all, really, you know. So let those emotions bubble up. And how do you feel, right? Where do you want to be? Where do you want to be going? Where are you headed? And it's really difficult to get to where you want to go if you don't have a blueprint or a plan or a final destination. So make sure that you're setting your goals high, dream big, because you're always given that inspiration for a reason. Okay, so let's get to the cards. Temperance. So this is a beautiful card of going with the flow. And a lot of people, when they first want to start manifesting stuff into their life, they say, well, I asked for X, Y, and Z, and I'm not getting it. What's the problem? The universe takes a little while to conspire in your favor, right? So be calm, cool, collected, be patient. This is about balancing your emotions, balancing your lifestyle, balancing life in general. It doesn't mean that it's complete balance as in the scales of justice. It means it's more like balance of whatever is good for you. So if you have to work really hard right now, that's okay, but make sure you plan a vacation later. Or if you're vacationing now, then you know you got to get to work. You're feeling me here? So it's also about communication because of the blue, and I've been talking a lot about communication, opening the throat chakra. And on the 25th of July, Venus goes into retrograde, which is a very special time for communications, relationships, business dealings, friendships, and all of those things. That's when you can bring in the people that you really desire. So everything's just right around the corner. Just be patient, have faith, because trust me that it is on its way for you. Second card, Two of Wands. So this is what I was talking about with manifestation. The Two of Wands is exactly like the Magician. Well, in a way. But wands represent ambition, relationships, those fiery times in your life. If you want to draw in somebody to you, if you want to draw in a new job, if you want to draw in more money, a better lifestyle, whatever it is, it all starts here. You've got to think it, you got to believe it, you got to ask for it, you got to know what you want, and then you got to go through it. And then you've got to walk through the archway using your intuition on which path is right for you to go. If it doesn't feel good in your gut, don't do it. If you're having hesitations, there's a reason for it. Listen to your spirit guides, your angels, and your gut instinct, because that is your intuition speaking to you and telling you that you need to make a change and heed those feelings of dissatisfaction or whatever that is. Jesus, water is so warm, you have no idea. I'm going to take a swim after. Yeah, after all that intense talk. Now, okay, at the end of the week, this is the Ten of Pentacles. This is always good for building a foundation. It did show up in reverse, right? It takes a while to build your empire. So if you're planning on, you know, like, let's talk about Wayne Dyer or Doreen Virtue for as far as super successful spiritual teachers in our lives. Doreen Virtue didn't make over however many deaths she has in one day. Rome wasn't built in one day. Even God has 7 days in a week, and he always takes one day off. So look, patience is key. Patience, perseverance, dedication. and you will have that foundation. And just keep going with those dreams and desires, because this is your spirit guide in this card is showing up for you and guiding you, even if you don't notice that it's there. Also, the other thing that I want to say about this card is it's a very beautiful card for relationships. If you're starting, it means that it's on solid ground, or if you are seeking somebody, that means that you're in the right mindset, energy to get that going for yourself. Again, there's archways. Don't be afraid to walk through and really claim your destiny. It's always fear that gets us, right? Fear of the unknown, fear of change, fear of what have you. So, don't let that stop you. It's going to be okay. And every successful person, every person that really is truly happy from the inside out has gone through challenges and continues to go through challenges. So it's only a stepping block, and what your goal is just to how you react and how you can find a solution to get to where you're going, or maybe changing the plan just a little bit. Okay? Let's find out what the magical fairies have to say today. Woo! Spiritual teacher. So, your life purpose involves teaching others about healing and spirituality. Sure does. You're watching me, you're into it. You know what? Start sharing. Start sharing your knowledge, even with those around you. Start charging for your services if you've already been dabbling for free, or at least get an exchange, okay? Start writing down. Big thing for me right now is I'm feeling that you have to write down your findings, journal, and so that you have maybe a book for later, okay? So I will, that is, and if you've been doubting that that's your path, you can always incorporate being a spiritual teacher into whatever it is that you do. Think about that for a second. For whatever it is that you do, whether you, even as an accountant, the most logical and linear kind of deal, you can bring in spirituality into your accounting by working with spiritual people and being with people in the same kind of mindset. And you can help people with money manifesting or balancing numbers through your magical sense in spiritual teachings, right? So keep that in mind. And then we're going to go to the romance deck because of this Mercury, not the Mercury, but the Venus retrograde. I'm going to continue doing the deck, the romance deck by Doreen Virtue. And this week it is children. Your love life is being affected by children. It certainly is. Children have been popping up a lot for me lately. Over the weekend I had a special encounter with a good friend of mine, and she's got 2 children, and they both said that they loved me and gave me big hugs, and that was like wonderful. And children are just so amazing and so unconditional love, right? So this can mean that you need to pay attention to the children in your life. This can mean that you need to go to your inner child and get creative, have fun, do a little bit maybe coloring, but it's also about being playful in life in general. There's something else that is kind of coming to me with the children. So funny, there's a boy and a girl on this, and that's what my friend Stacy has, is a boy and a girl, and they're roughly around the same ages as this. They've really affected me deeply, and now, and just, so hug the children around you, because, they've got healing power. Anyways, I guess that's all I'm going to say for today. Thank you for joining me at Kukuli Bay. I'll put a link in my blog post on exactly where this is, so you can maybe come and visit one day. Anyways, take care. Sending you lots of love.